Speaking of that, yeah. My daughter come up to me the other day and said, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Daisy.
Daisy there.
They see me rolling. Have you seen that? I was like, you're trying to pull a trick on me.
The little kid jokes, man. They're the best.
Kids are great, brother. They are. That's what did you see on Facebook today? I put out the thing about what's the right age for social media.
Oh yeah, dude. I was thinking about that, man.
When did you start really which?
So it's funny that you said put on their Roblox because before I got into like social media and everything, funny story. I used to, whenever my mom was a dental hygienist, she had an office up in Crossville called Anthony Dental Service.
Yeah.
And during the summer, I would go out there and just stay with her like the entire day. And I used to sit in their little back cubicle office that they had, and I'd play Roblox for like 8 hours a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything ever like crazy on there?
See, this was before. This was before it like actually blew up and stuff. So I mean, it was still like a popular game, but there was nothing like what I've been seeing on Facebook. But like, you know.
Yeah, and that's
all that stuff's going on.
Me and my daughter have been arguing about this because, I mean, honest to God, man, I think she's like really, she knows way too much for her age.
Right.
But when I ran that poll on Facebook today, I really, it was so many mixed emotions. A lot of people was like, well, it's a maturity level. A lot of people was like 12. Some people was like 14 when they can pay their own phone bill,
right.
You know. But like the sex trafficking and stuff, I really feel like my daughter would be like, hey, this guy wrote this on there, you know what I mean? And he said he was going to do this, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So that's another thing with like, with Instagram and stuff, and like Snapchat, with people making fake accounts and stuff like that. It's honestly like, it's crazy to me. Like, going back to what Carter said on the last podcast, talking about, you know, Instagram is a crazy place. Like, the type of stuff.
I think that's the innocent one.
Right.
But it's not, though.
No, it's really not.
Which one do you think is more innocent?
Honestly,
Facebook.
I was about to say, it's crazy it might sound. Facebook might be the most innocent.
See,
I feel like from a public eye though, it's not. I feel like.
See, I don't either. You know, I like me and you. I mean, I know you follow probably 1,000 fishermen. I do too. You know, and man, I've never. Which you know, like I'll get a friend request from somebody that I thought I was already friends with. I'll accept it. Yeah. You know, when you got like 4,500 friends, you're like, oh yeah, I know her. You know, click on it. First thing, hey, how are you doing? I'm like, good. How's the family? Good. Have you heard the good news? And I'm like, I know you would not say that, Carolyn. You know what I mean?
There ain't no good news in your life.
No,
why would you be telling me?
It's like, I know this is not you, because you would have been like, how's Whitney and the kids?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I don't know, but my daughter's at almost 100 subscribers now on YouTube. And
it's scary.
She's upset about it pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly insane.
Yeah.
Like, going back to what you were saying about people friend requesting me on Facebook, we have that same thing with Snapchat. Like, I hate to admit this, but like, especially as like a 16 to 18-year-old, I mean, I have hundreds and thousands of people on my Snapchat that I don't even know.
Oh, so you add them like Facebook.
Right.
See, Snapchat, I always added Snapchat people like, for sure that I know, because I know only me and them's going to see it.
Yeah, I wish I would have done that.
Yeah,
because you don't realize
how
many is on there until
you a bunch of thirsty women.
I wish, brother. I wish.
It's probably some Indonesian kid.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. They got the Bitmoji of a woman, and it's
and you'll
a
go
40-year-old man.
And you'll go to look at their profile pictures, and it'll be like this really half-naked woman. Then the next one's like this half-naked, like different kind of woman.
Right.
And then next thing you know, you keep going through it.
There's 7 different girls.
And it's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden you get to the very end, there's some guy from like Indonesia.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, so he must have got bored calling me about my extended warranty on my vehicle. You know?
They're finding new ways, bro. They're finding new ways.
Yes.
They realize that we're not always going to answer the phone calls. It's like them getting 256 numbers. Like, I've had 256 numbers call me that are scams.
It would be against the damn law, dude, because they look like local numbers. That pisses me off so bad. It'll even show like Coleman, Alabama.
Right.
When I
Dude, I've had
there.
times where a 256 or like a 205 number would call me, and you would answer it, right, and it would be a telemarketer.
Mm-hmm.
You call that number back, and you could. There has been, which has only been twice, but I've got the actual people's phone numbers to answer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've called people before and been like, I just missed a call from this number.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're like,
I didn't call you. What are you talking about?
yeah, and it's like, I swear to God, I'll screenshot and send it to you.
Yeah.
It is, dude. Emails too. I've been like trying to like get rid of a lot of email junk.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I think you sign up for something new, like they like throw your shit out there, like
100%.
for everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know, crazy.
But going back to your question of like the age, you know, me personally, whenever I have a kid, like people say on Facebook, man, it is up to like how you raise them and their maturity level at the time. But like, dude, I want to, even though I know it's not going to happen, I want it to be over 16 at least.
I know, dude. Especially with $1.
Yeah.
When you got $1 now, so
Because people are creeps, man.
They are.
Like bad creeps.
I watch that thing, Catch a Predator all the time, dude.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still watch those YouTubes of it. Yeah, because I just thought it's so cool, like these people getting busted, you know.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they're back out the next day, but
Right.
I always thought it was kind of cool, you know. I'm afraid that you're really going to get raped in
Shit, I hope not. Don't say that.
Key West.
That'd be awful.
He's moving down Key West.
I am.
Going to be a deckhand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Roll right on into a captain.
Hopefully that's the plan. Which I've already got, because I had a boat. My dad owned a boat, and I've also, which we'll get into it later, I've also done other things involving boats as far as like bass trails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've already got the hours, the riding hours and the experience. Matt Hungerford, the guy I'm going down there for, he's just gonna ride off my hours, and it's gonna be up to me to take the test and actually pass it.
So you kind of like, you're getting kind of apprenticed in there, or what do they call it, journeyman kind of thing?
Well, apprentice, journeyman, apprentice before the journeyman, and the journeyman is up to the master or whatever you want to call it, you know. Which I don't know if that's how it works in every trade, but that's how the electrical trade is.
Oh, sweet. So you can, like, me, I fished a lot, so they can go back and be like, this guy fished this.
Yeah. Which I was on the fishing team growing up on my local high school team, Holly Pond. I did that for like 4.5 years.
Y'all were some of the first ones, wasn't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't really the first ones. I think the first people was Griffin Stevens, because his mom was the coach. I'm pretty sure, or she was the director, or coach, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I wish that I had that when I was in school so bad, dude.
Dude, it was huge for me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved it so much.
Yeah, I know you did. I mean, yeah. Which right now with gas and stuff, dude, I'd have to be filling up a bass boat.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I would. So what kind of, like on the guide and stuff, you was talking about you're going to do like tours too?
So it's called, I can't remember the name of his company or whatever, but he's got 7 or 8 different boats, right?
Mm-hmm.
These two of them are like, I don't know the exact size, but they're like 30-foot flat bottom, flat top pontoon boats, right? They'll fit like 100-something people.
So that's just drop line fishing.
No, none of this is gonna be fishing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's only like sunset trips, snorkel trips, sandbar trips, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much just taking, you know, the tourist people out to these, you know, tourist spots that they want to go to.
Do the black shark's teeth.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But no, like I was saying, he's got 2 boats, which I'm going to be manning the 2 boats whenever I get down there. He already told me. They're just like little 100 horsepower, you know, just everyday
people out. How far off coast will you have to go? Like
not very far.
Really?
Honestly, not far at all. Like honestly, you can see most of the sandbars that we'll be taking these people out to. You can see them from the bridges and stuff like that.
So it probably attracts a lot more people too, because they know you're not going to take them 10 miles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Which, I mean, like whenever I went down there in February, I went with my grandfather, Logan Creel, and he's not in the best of health, so we didn't really get to go and do much stuff together. So whenever we got time off, I actually went to work with Matt. He didn't really pay me anything, but I just got to go ahead and get my feet wet, you know.
Oh yeah.
And we there was a group of high schoolers that they were taking a senior trip. They were from Georgia. I think there was like 70 something of them.
Yeah.
And like I said, we took them out. It was like, I think they met us at, it's called, anyway, they met us at the resort, one of the resorts that Matt keeps his boats at. They met us there at like 4 o'clock, and we took them, no joke, maybe half a mile.
Really? I was out of it?
I mean, you could.
Is there a reef down there? Is there a reef that far off? I mean,
yeah.
just like that close to
Yeah.
the shore too?
Yeah.
That's interesting. They're saying a lot of that's dying. Have you been seeing a lot of that?
I have been, and you know, I don't doubt that it is, but at the same time, we didn't see any of that. Like, I didn't see any like
That was
awful like spots. You know?
that was dying around
Right.
there. Yeah.
But
That's
I
cool,
don't doubt
man. Yeah. If I was your age, dude, yeah, I'd be right there with you.
Yeah. I mean, I always wanted to do something on the water. Which growing up, I had dreams of like being a pro fisherman,
Yeah.
whatever, this, that, and the other.
Major League Fishing ruined fishing.
See,
I said it.
I'm in the same boat. I'm in
know.
the same boat.
I hate it. I don't even watch fishing anymore.
See, growing up as a kid, I got the opportunity, which my dad, Jerry Creel, loved that man to death. Shout out to him, because if it wasn't for him, and also my mom's dad, Larry Elrod, if it wasn't for them, man, they got me into fishing, and my dad did everything he could to get me to any of the Elite Series weigh-ins, to the class. I went to like 8 classics.
You're a Lucas guy.
Dude, I've got 3 of his jerseys hanging up in my room.
He's coming on this podcast.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I like
think
Justin, man. Justin's probably one of my favorite ones. If I was still watching it. Like, I watch their little clips and stuff,
Right.
but I just, like the other day, did you see what Slick Johnson put on there?
I did not.
About that, I can't remember what fisherman it was, but he like boat flips this fish, and basically, I mean, it looked like it knocked some damn scales off going across the deck.
Yeah.
And then Marshall was like, slight touch, no penalty. I mean, it's like you can't call it like that. It's not fair to everybody. Because what if that would have been Jordan Lee or somebody that was like, they were leading this thing, they had to sit down for 2 minutes or whatever, and it was the last 2. You know what I mean?
So there is some things with the Major League Fishing that I do like and I do agree with. But you know, I'm a bass kid at heart, man. Big stage, big fish, big dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it would kind of like be like going to the strip club with a women club. Because they didn't even have a bass at the weigh-in.
Right.
You know, it's like,
See, that's another thing that I did like, because it really separated the pack from people like, which I know there's hundreds of them that got good at it, but the main one with the forward-facing sonar and like live scope, like Jacob Wheeler, for example, he proved that you could go out and catch 100+ fish a day and just wax them all the time. But then again, not everyone, like me and you, we don't want to see that. I want to see someone. I want to see someone like live energy, like Mike Iaconelli, catching 6-7 pounders, bringing them on stage, hooting and hollering, getting loud.
I'm 100% yes,
dude. And that's what keeps kids like me like entertained and in the sport. And so it just.
Even the classic, like down at Birmingham when Randy Howell won.
Dude, that was the first classic I got to go to.
Really?
It was
his
fantastic.
speech. He could not sit down for a year and write a speech as good as he just openly done it. You know what I mean? Like, it was, man, he almost had me in tears, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did cry. Like, it was my first classic. I was so emotional.
Yeah.
I was so thankful to be there in that environment. And then, like you said, Randy got up there and he won. And that was bonkers, man.
Oh, that was one of the craziest like tournaments I've seen. I mean, for him to come from
out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, 11th. I think he was in 11th.
He was down there.
Yeah, he went to first, and I mean, it was just like the good Lord is like, here you go, brother.
Bro, I handed it to him.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Randy Howell, but that's.
Being able to get those people, I mean, where the setting was, where he was catching all those fish.
Dude, that's the most local, like one of the most local spots.
Oh, yeah. Like, and I mean, he had that whole highway line, you know what I mean? It was like he was on like a late night show, like, you know, his own crowd, you know what I mean? that's the kind of stuff I love. But I think it's neat. I love the coiling. I love the, hey, this fish may die. It's gonna be an 8-ounce penalty. This one weighs 6 ounces less. Let us take this chance. You know, I've been in several of those predicaments before. Especially this time of year.
Right.
You know, you're catching them up deep and everything.
Yeah, you pull a fish out of 30 foot of water, man. It's hard.
Oh yeah.
Keep them alive in the lava.
That's what they're talking about, going to 3 fish. You been seeing that?
Really?
Yeah, a lot. Supposedly, like in Alabama, it's supposed to be like some kind of law or something. I don't know if that's bullshit or if
I hope it's
straight
bullshit.
Yeah, like
Which I mean,
fish.
it's. I mean, it goes hand in hand with like.
I still think you catch 3 fish in 20 foot of water, you still got a chance of losing.
Yeah,
you know,
you can catch 1 fish in 20 foot of water, you got a chance of losing. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just,
especially somewhere like Gunnersville where 20 foot's deep.
oh,
You know.
you can catch fish in gunners on 12 foot year round.
Oh yeah, you can catch them at 2 foot. I think too.
100%.
Yeah, there's been a lot of tricks around there, man. That through the years, I'm like, I cannot believe I did not think of that.
Yeah.
You know.
That's one thing working at GTO blessed me. Gunners Attack on Outdoor. I got to meet a lot of not only just like pro people, which we'll get into that later, but just the locals that come in there, man. And the thing of it is, like, especially on Gunnersville, what people don't realize, man, if you're not fishing that, like, well, any lake, for example, if you're not fishing those things every single day, like, it's hard to compete with those guys, man.
That's what with the there at one time, you know, they just want to kick the guides out of the tournaments.
Yeah.
And the pros.
Yeah.
Where it's like the pros has been on the road all year.
Right.
You know,
I'm more worried about the 70-year-old man who's retired who fishes the lake every single day.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
I've been in some tournaments before by some people that I would have swore like would have held a spinning reel upside down.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
oh,
Yeah, there's some locals.
How they probably do.
They
still
just
know what they're doing somehow.
I was thinking about this, man. All right, and I was gonna ask you, if you become like the king of the world, like just you become the king of the world, what would you do?
For starters, going back to our conversation we're having a while ago, not only just for kids in general, but I feel like as a society, not only just like cutting, but like limiting all social media, just internet in general. Like, I understand the internet is huge and it has its benefits, but at the same time, I feel like, which I didn't live in that time period, but you know, our ancestors probably had better lives than us.
Oh yeah, guarantee
Like,
it, man.
it's a lot more. There's probably a lot more stress going on, like farm work and stuff like that. But as far as, you know, reading hate comments all the time, or looking at the news and seeing sex trafficking information, all this other junk, like, you didn't have to deal with that shit all the time. So I'd probably limit social media.
That's what, you know, talking about like the impact of the phone or a tablet. My kids love to watch other kids play with toys.
Yeah.
And they might have the same thing.
We got the same thing upstairs.
Yeah, it's like, why do you like seeing somebody else play with what?
Right.
I mean, like, you have that too. Why don't you go play with the kitchen? Or
Let's say, let me ask you this. Let's say Jacob Gibbs wakes up tomorrow. He's the king of the world.
ooh, king of the world. First thing I would do is there would be a law to where there is no more French pedicures ever again. Seriously.
Why do you hate it?
I don't like them, dude. They look like grown out nails, man. I mean, you can get them on your hands or whatever, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I would ban French pedicures completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
It's fair enough, man.
What's some other point? You got
My goals ain't as good as yours. Okay. I would. Nah, that ain't gonna work there. I'll tell you what I would like to do though. You ever heard like people talk about for $1 million would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Maybe not Mike Tyson, but
$1 million.
How long?
Till somebody wins.
I don't know, man. We have to not Mike Tyson. Give me someone who's like 135 pounds in my weight division.
Uriah Faber.
I mean,
Remember him? California kid?
Oh yeah. I'd jump in.
Would you?
Yeah, man, I'd get rich.
Get
Get rich or die trying, you know.
You gotta go through hell, get to heaven.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've always loved Butterbean. He's wanting to make this comeback.
I think you could.
I think that'd be a good warm-up fight for him.
Shit. You'd end that comeback, brother.
How long? How long do you think I could run from him in the ring?
Realistically, he's a bigger dude. You can probably run for a pretty good bit, but I don't think you have to run from him. I think he'd be running from you.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, he may.
How old is Butterbean?
56.
How old are you?
39.
Yeah, see, you got the youth.
He was in 11th grade when I was born.
You got the youth advantage, man. You probably get in there and tag him once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then again, man, he technically is a professional fighter, so you know he'd probably crack you. He'd crack the hell out of you.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt you're losing.
Oh yeah.
I'm betting on the over and under of how long I can
All I'm saying is, if there is live betting, I'm gonna take Butterbean. I love you, Jacob. I'm gonna take Butterbean.
I'm gonna bet on him too.
You can't do that.
You can't.
I don't think you can. That's illegal, man. That's throwing the fight.
Well, shit. I'll pay somebody else to bet.
You just give me your money, man. I'll go bet for you.
I'll be like Chuck Webner and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he misses me, but I still fall down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Straight to the ground, dude.
We're betting the house. Bet the house on Butterbean.
That would be a safe bet.
100%.
Over and under though. Could I run from him? Let's say, could I run from him for one round of not getting touched?
Easy.
You think so?
Oh, okay, not getting touched.
Not getting touched. One round.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, I don't know about that. That's risky.
Yeah.
Not getting touched in general, but I think if you could block a few shots, duck and weave here and there, and you could probably go as many rounds as you really wanted to until you wore him out.
Think I could just run from him the whole time?
Yeah.
And last?
Run from him, wait till he tires out, crack him once or twice, man. Who knows?
I don't think he's
We might waste the house on Butterbean. You might get lucky and knock that son of a bitch out.
What would happen? No lie, dude. If I went in there and I had done like some betting through other people and stuff, and I accidentally swat at him or something to get him to back off of me, and it knocks him out.
Cracking cold.
I'd be like, Butterbean, get up, man. Get up, dude. I got a bet on you, dog.
I got $2 million riding on this. Butterbean, get up. And he winner by a knockout.
I mean, he's ready to come back. I had somebody today ask me though. They're
Let's do it.
why don't you call out Butterbean?
Is this it?
Just for a warm up fight. Like Butterbean. Just like a warm up fight for him.
There it is. The call out right there.
Yeah.
Warm up fight win. Let's get it. Sign the day.
Over and under 2 on how many rounds I can run from him.
Comfortably, I'll say 2.
2 rounds?
Yeah, I think
He's the king of the 4-rounders.
I was about to say, I think the 3rd and 4th round is going to be your
My worst ones, yeah. Because I'm going to be tired because I'm out of shape, man. It kills me to take the garbage cans to the road, dude. I mean,
All right. I'm on your side, Jacob. So let's plan a date. We're going to get you a treadmill. We'll get you back in the gym.
Yeah.
Get you some cardio.
I'm going to have some training. There's no doubt. Yeah.
Hey, Christian will probably train you, man.
I could get Christian and his dad, Ray.
Christian Eccles, Ray Eccles, man. Hey, Christian's.
Yeah, Christian.
I saw him the other day at Mo's Barbecue, man. I told him, which I watched a couple of his fights, and I told him, I was like, man, no shit. I watched him, I shook his hand, I was like, man, I want to be able to play you in a UFC game one day.
Oh, yeah. It could happen, too.
100%.
Yeah. It could happen, dude.
He's a beast.
Yeah, he is. He knows how to put a can of whoop ass on.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I might get the Eccles train me. Get in my corner, man.
Jacob would train and be scary.
Yeah.
I'll be a scary dude. I swear.
Yeah.
Butterbean, you might have to watch out.
Yeah, I may be bad news.
What if that was really your calling, man? What if you're not?
What if I am like some kind of powerful boxer?
Yeah,
I didn't know it.
you got any childhood fight stories, man? You ever knocked someone out?
I never knocked anybody out. I got my ass kicked several times, especially by my middle brother, man.
I'm a lover. I ain't a fighter, man.
Yeah, my middle brother, dude. Me and him fought a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one was Matt?
Matt, yeah. Me and him fought about the whole time growing up, to be honest with you, dude. Yeah, for sure.
You didn't get him once.
I might have got him once. I could get him now. He's out of shape. He's got some weight.
You're call out Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna call out Matt too. I know
We're
I
calling
can run
everybody
from him.
out.
I know I can run from him for sure.
Easy.
Yeah,
That's easy money.
yeah.
I'll take the bet on you on this one.
You gonna put the bet on me on that?
100%, dude.
We gotta get with Vegas.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah, we gotta get this stuff lined up, man.
I'm so down.
Yeah. Once I get done with Butterbean, Matt, you're next.
Heard it here first. You heard it. Matt, Butterbean, we want all the smoke.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Then I may fight Tyson. Not really.
I was about to say, why?
If I make it that far, I'd be 0 for 3.
100%.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You be 2. You be 1 for 2. You be 1 for 2.
Yeah. I'll tell you, talking about older people, like me boxing Butterbean, somebody told me that you got your butt whooped by an old man shooting basketball one time.
Man, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah.
Old Randy Bird.
Yeah, he said he tore you up, man.
He might have done it.
He said he's doing the Michael Jordan like fade away with his tongue out.
He's over exaggerating on that one.
Nah, he said that was a true story.
I don't know. I don't remember that. I tell you what he did do. He beat me in a 3-point contest, and he did beat me in a free throw shooting contest.
Did he ever like hit your elbow? I heard that was the only one that went in.
He's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
It don't even matter. He cheated 100%. His foot was on the line the whole time.
Dang, Randy.
Yeah. I tell you what, Randy, before I leave to go to Key West, you pick a place, you pick a time, you let me know, and we'll run it back.
We can do it right here at my house because he's
Bring
coming
him
next week. He's on the podcast.
What day?
Tuesday.
I'll be here.
Okay. I've got I will be on 98.3, Coleman Station.
Okay.
First Hollywood football game. I'll be like a guest analyst. I can't wait. Yeah. So
anything Jacob's on, it's automatically.
It's gonna be classic, dude.
Comedy, straight comedy.
It's gonna be classic. I got some old stories to tell.
Tell him. I'm all yours, bro.
Yeah, I kept telling him, man, I promise I'll be good. I promise you.
You can't.
And then you know, like me going on there, you know, people are probably gonna be like, hearing me on the radio, they might be like, he was a good football player, or you know, he played football there. He must be something, you know. So I must warn you, no, I wasn't that great. All I knew how to do was talk, dude.
I'm in the same boat with you, man.
Yeah.
I was the same way.
If it was like, what's your strongest like thing?
Shit talking.
Talking.
I can run that mouth, boy.
Oh, I can too. Yeah.
100%.
I can get in the face of a 9-year-old playing Wii. Yeah. And I will get in a 60-year-old's face bowling. You
I don't
know?
even care.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I'll talk shit with
It's
anybody.
all about winning, you know?
You damn right.
Yeah. Which I got to play golf in a couple of weeks. I had my big toenails removed. Yeah, true story. Yeah, I got tired of digging out ingrown toenails, dude.
Oh, I don't blame you, man. My dad has the same problem.
Yeah, I went out and I got a little bit of neuropathy, so I didn't even feel the shots. Yeah. No, like for real, like
okay.
Yeah, neuropathy is where you start losing like feeling in your feet and stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, they gave me the shots. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, there was this one girl out there that really took care of me, man. Her name's Melissa. She paid me $5 to give her a shout out, dude.
$5? Hell, there's $5 right there now.
I know.
I can't. So this lady, God bless her soul, she took care of your feet.
Yeah. That would be a terrible job, dude. That would be a terrible job. Yeah. And when I pulled my socks off, I could just see it on the doctor's face. She was like, I can't even like straighten these up a little bit. I can't even give you like a pretty little nail.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's good because I want those things going. I want them going. They put like they call it burning it, but I don't think they actually burn it. I think they just put like an acid on it or whatever. Yeah, so every time my kids have come around me, anybody's walked close to me in the last 3 weeks, I have been like a ninja, dude. Yeah, because I'll be like sitting on the chair, my son will come running at me, and I've already like got like my hand up like I'm like juking because I'm gonna shove him in the floor
like
on the couch.
You got the J's on.
Yeah.
Get everybody step on the kids.
Ooh, this is, man.
Jake could be walking to the house posed like the Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, that's right. I've been like so careful, like walking around corners and yeah. But I'll tell you, if you have big grown toenails, I say go ahead and get them babies snatched.
Really?
Yeah, because most times the big toenails anyway.
Right.
Yeah, and you don't want those big, thick yellow nails when you get old anyway. No, like you have like
not a pleasing to the lady.
almost like hedge cutters or whatever, you know, to like cut the nails. And you can hear those nails like ricocheting off walls and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about the podiatrist. Okay, that's a nasty job, kind of. I feel like dirty job.
Unless you got a foot fetish, like a weirdo or something.
See, I got a foot fetish.
Well, see, there's a difference between liking
yeah,
which is weird to say this, but like attractive feet and then like going into Jacob Gibbs with his foot up on the table. Dog, you got
like if you had your foot on me, it was like, hey dude, even just cut this nail and be like, get your foot on me now, man. I swear to God. No. I would, dude.
That's great.
Yeah. What about a gynecologist? Good job? Bad job?
Alright, man, I'm gonna piss some people off on this one.
Alright, roll with it.
Man, if I got to handpick, if I got to handpick.
Oh, who it could be?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to offend nobody. But she's got to be, she got to look the part, you know what I'm saying? I can't have no ugly girls or big girls. You know what I'm saying?
How could a gynecologist stay married?
They probably, I don't know. That's a great question.
Because like you can check a girl out or something like with like your wife or something, and I mean by the time you turn around, if looks could kill you, be sitting there dead. You know what I mean?
Looks could kill.
Yeah, imagine like introducing your wife or whatever to like some of your patients. What would they? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, hey, here's Brooke. Right. You know what I mean? And
if Brooke's at least
attractive,
7,
yeah,
I'm game.
Yeah,
she's a 7 and like not over like 150 pounds.
Dang, man. You got street limits, bro.
I'm a smaller guy though.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm lanky.
Well, most of them like the skinny, smaller guys like the real big men.
Now listen, I ain't saying that I'm opposed to a big girl.
Yeah.
But there's a thick girl and then there's big girls.
Yeah.
So it's a fine little line.
Yeah.
I tiptoe it very well sometimes.
150.
Which I don't know. I could go up a little bit. It just depends on the female for real. where the extra pounds are at, you know what I'm saying? If it's in her ass, hey, I'm all game for it. But if it's in her stomach or something, hell no. Keep me away from that.
Oh, so she's got like a 80-pound ass. That's all good.
Yes, sir. That's all got a Creel.
I like big butts in my life.
Tell him, brother. Tell him.
Yes. Man.
The gynecologist would not be getting bricked up.
Yeah. How does he keep himself from getting like aroused?
I imagine after you do it for so long, it's just like.
What fun would it be being married?
Right.
Yeah. And would your wife be like, "God, why he's down there?" And just wonder if she's like looking everything over.
Baby, you need to get this shit checked out. I ain't going. We ain't having sex tonight. You got something. No.
Yeah. What about the gynecologist or the not gynecologist, the like colonoscopy doctor?
Dude,
you ever had that done? No, you're too young. Yeah,
I haven't.
I had to have it done one time, man. And it's like this. You look over and it looks like a 25-foot water hose with like an eyeball on the end of it. And that's what you know. my heart got to beat so hard, dude. They were just like, calm down, you're about to have a stroke. You know, it's like, is that what you use? And then they put me down, dude. They didn't.
So you want to wait for it?
No, you're not waiting for it.
See, I thought you were.
No.
Okay, that's
only if you have like a kinky colonoscopy fetish.
Hey, brother, do me a favor. Keep me awake.
That's right. Hey, man, you might not have put me to sleep, man.
Between me and you. Keep me awake. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the 17-foot mark on that water hose?
Can it go any deeper?
Oh, God.
That's
too terrible.
But I don't see, there's a difference between loving your job and then being like a colonoscopist or whatever.
Yeah, colonoscopist.
Whatever it's called. Yeah, dude, I hate my job. Honestly,
I don't either, man. I think it's more money. The grosser you get, the more money.
It's like growing up watching Dirty Jobs.
Mm-hmm. My Road. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's My Road.
Dude, I seen that video on TikTok the other day. He's old as hell. He's still doing that.
Yeah. He's got his own podcast.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances you get him on here?
Slim to none, man.
One day.
Maybe one day,
so badass. I bet he's got some wild stories.
I heard him on Theo one time.
Oh, you on Theo?
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty entertaining. He don't hold back either.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah,
he's probably seen a lot of shit. So
yeah. He don't hold back. Like, he'll cuss it up and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like he was talking about like giving horses whack jobs and like stuff like that. No lie. Yeah. I'm being serious because you're like, Mike Rowe? But yeah, you can look it up. Yeah,
I'll have to after this.
Yeah, he got pretty dirty. He got pretty dirty.
On the podcast.
Which that matches his description.
Right.
And then dirty jobs. So yeah.
That's good.
So how's life been treating you besides that, man?
Just working, trying to make an extra buck, brother.
Same.
Been let's see, I graduated 2021. Ever since I graduated, man, life's been crazy. I've job hopped a couple times, and here recently, like, I started out working at Gunnersville Tackle and Outdoor. That was like one of my first real jobs. I worked there for a year and a half, and which I've always had crazy luck, God's timing, whatever you want to call it. I remember one day there was a gentleman named DJ Evans who walked in there, and he just walked in. He's like, "Hey man, there's a wildcat out of Browns Creek," and he was like asking all of us workers. He's like, "What time you get off? I need a partner. You know anybody?" Blah blah blah. And I was closing that day, but I was working with a gentleman named Ronnie Grimes who was like, "You know what, Gunner, just take off, go fish with me." I was like, "All right." I went out, fished with him. Like, we got second place. No, second or third. I think I caught like a 4.5 spot.
Got you hooked?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, he actually, where I was going with that story is we kind of hit it off. I got his number or whatnot. He fished for the NPFL, National Professional Fishing League.
Oh really?
And he was like, "Hey man, you wouldn't be interested in like, kind of being my media guy and like, driving my truck so I don't have to, and like backing me in and whatnot." And
Location stuff.
So I got hooked up doing that for that whole little season. And it didn't really work out how me or him really thought it would. So it kind of fell out. But still getting that, opportunity was a huge blessing. It was insane. I got to go to Michigan, I got to go to Lake Cumberland, I got to go to several, like Tennessee, some 2 or 3 lakes in Tennessee. So I got to go out and just travel, see places and fish.
Did you get to fish a lot too? Did you fish in practice?
I was about to say, I got practice. It's not really practice, but whenever we got there, like 2 or 3 days before practice, and I could fish those days, and then like one of the practice days, but then like 2 days leading up to the tournament, and then obviously the tournament days I couldn't fish. But he actually put me on my first smallmouth.
Really?
Out in Lake Cumberland, yeah.
Smallmouth, man, it's crazy how hard they fight, dude.
Dude, I know. I'm so hooked. If I could go back and do it again, man, I would. 100 times out of 100.
We need to go to Wilson.
Yeah.
Some live bait, dude.
Dude, I can't imagine.
Yeah, catch the crap out of them, man. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I caught like I think it was like 2.5, 3 pounder. I mean, it fought like like 6 pound largemouth for real.
Man, I swear I've had smallmouth before come out of the water and look me eye to eye Like,
Yeah.
I'm serious. I mean,
Because they got those like red eyes. And shit.
yeah, I mean, you're
Oh,
like, and then they come off most of the time.
Oh,
It's like that. You know?
yeah. Your boat.
Oh yeah.
I ain't going up in that now.
No. I don't miss the fishing game, man.
Yeah, it's not only is it time consuming, but the amount of money you have to pour into it is unreal. Like, which I'm not talking shit by any means, but someone like Jordan Lee, who, you know, the family's well off and, you know, they've got the money to do this and that.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's whatever. But then you got me and you, for example, like local boys, you know, we didn't come from much. We ain't got the, you know, the funds to just be out on the water every single day and, you know, have all the electronics and the boats and whatnot. And people might say that's just me making excuses, but at the end of the day, I mean, there's truth to that.
Yeah, there is a lot of truth to that. One thing that really impressed me with Jordan and Matt is when I used to fish like BFLs and that kind of stuff. A lot of times they'd be like around the lake.
Yeah.
You remember they had that old Ranger?
Oh yeah.
That was just run down. I remember leaning over talking to Jordan, and instead of like opening his compartment up, you know, and it like opening up to put his rods up,
yeah,
he grabbed it by the handle and picked that thing up. The whole lid came off.
No.
Yes, I swear. And he just lays it in the middle and he goes to put his rod and reels up, you know. I'm like, that's pretty cool, you know.
Right.
Then what? 2 years later, he wins the Classic.
Right.
You know, it's
not
like,
only wins the class, but goes back to back.
Yeah. I mean, that's huge.
That was insane. I got which I said going back, I went to like 8 classics. I got to watch, you know, Jordan win it back to back. I got to watch Ott Defoe win it his hometown. I got to watch Hank Cherry win it back to back.
I like Hank Cherry. I like all them guys, dude.
Yeah. But Jordan's was that second classic that he won.
It was special too because we're knowing, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
100%.
yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, and that they, you know, I guess it was year before last. We were playing golf at Chesley Oaks, and y'all probably don't know, but Chesley Oaks is just a local golf, 18-hole, you know, golf course, just about as regular as it comes. You know,
you don't always out there doing more drinking than you are golfing.
Oh yeah, you can go out there and play golf in a wife beater. You can go out there in your flip flops and play golf. They do not care, you know. Yeah. And we were out there, and Jordan, and then we're actually teeing off on another one. Yeah. And a buddy of mine takes his son over, gets his picture made with Jordan stuff. Of course, you know he loved it. He's you know, good folks. And they, you know, really you don't, because they are local, you don't really appreciate it. Like, you know, I told him, you know, so I was like, 2-time world champion fisherman.
Oh yeah.
Is playing golf out here at this $20 for 18 holes. You know, just like having a good time.
That's the way it was working at GTO, man. I mean, like Gerald, you know, Justin, all these local
guys,
they come out there all the time.
Yeah. That's one thing about the fishermen, man. The fishermen are probably, as far as the pros go, I'm gonna say they're like the coolest because you can walk up to a weigh-in, you can walk right up beside Kevin Van Dam and stand. You know, get your picture made with him, have a conversation with him. Yeah, it's not like some country music singer or something that's got 60 security guards.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, and think about Jordan Lee and KVD, man. Yeah. They'll be big news forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that you can just, you don't have to have a VIP ticket. You don't have to have a backstage pass. You don't have to, all you got to do is to show up to a fishing tournament and you can get every one of them's autograph, picture with them, whatever, if you can catch them before they're ready to go put their boat on the trailer.
Right.
You know? So where else can you do that? You can't go to an NFL game. You can't go to a basketball game. You can't get close to anybody. But these professional fishermen, man, you can, I mean.
And dude, a lot of the time, it's not even like, oh, let me get a picture, let me get an autograph. Most of the time, every fisherman that I talk to, dude, they'll sit down and have a fucking conversation with you.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, and they take that they don't forget it, but they just set aside that, oh, I'm this famous person, and they'll sit down and have a conversation with you.
It's like talking to your neighbor.
Literally.
I mean, like, yeah.
I love
I love the pro fishermen. I say MLF.
100%. One thing, going back to the MLF versus versus bass, which also brings in the fact of meeting the pros is them having the expo. Like going to the expos during bass, dude, that shit is awesome.
Oh yeah, being able to walk up to the booths and talk to them. Yeah.
I can't tell you as far as like just networking and getting my name out there and going like 6 or 7 years in a row. Like Justin, for example, meeting Justin the first time, and then not only meeting him in Gunnersville and buying tackle from him, buying rods, getting jerseys from him, this, that, and the other, but going out to Oklahoma or to Tennessee and falling out there, and then going up to the expo and be like, "Hey, Justin," sit there, have 30, 45-minute conversation.
And he's like, I will tell you this about Justin Lucas too, that he is awesome at. It's him, and he replies to everybody that writes on Facebook. Man.
Dude, that's how I got one of his jerseys, man.
Yeah, because I've actually wrote him on Facebook before, and him write me a text message.
Yeah.
Like back, like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. But the pro fishermen, man, they are. They're the most down to earth pros
100%.
there is. Yeah.
Because I think it's got a lot to do with the fan base.
I do too. What about this new guy that's taking over the charts, man? Oliver Anthony. Oliver Anthony.
Oh,
you hadn't heard that Northwest
yes.
Virginia?
Okay, I thought we were still talking about fishing.
Oh no, I was just thinking about people that.
So not to like I don't know what you call it, but like I saw his first TikTok of that north of Richmond or whatever.
Yeah.
When it had like 50K views on TikTok, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah.
But it blew up. Like #1 on Billboard, #1 on Top Country.
Yeah, I saw him.
And I see why though. Like the first time I heard it, it gave me chills.
Oh yeah, he's something from his heart, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
And there's, which I hate to say this because I do love like a Morgan Wallen type, But there's a difference between someone like Morgan Wallen who can just sit down, maybe have someone else write half of his lyrics, but it's a damn good song.
Yeah.
And Morgan can perform it. And then you got people like this Oliver Anthony guy.
his music reminds me of like Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Right.
When you're sitting outside like the old Smoky.
Oh yeah.
And it got that kind of like bluegrass country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Old, I actually went up there not too long ago. Drove all the way up to Old Smokies to get their, I think they had just dropped their Orange Dreamsicle Moonshine. Drove all the way up there and they were out of stock. It sold out the day before. I was so mad.
Oh God, they were sold out?
Yeah. I went up there and I was like asking them for it. They're like, "Man, I hate to tell you this, but we sold out yesterday."
No shit.
Oh yeah.
Jesse Priest, Alabama Bloodline.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite moonshine I've ever had.
Oh,
it's real shit too.
Really?
Yeah, you be telling jokes and hitting on your cousin and all kinds of stuff. I'm kidding, but I'm telling you, dude, I had he brought me a jar, no lie.
Yeah.
That stuff is so smooth, man.
Really?
Yes, I mean it is smooth.
Okay.
It's good. I'm not saying that because I'm a friend with him, because I'm not a big liquor guy or moonshine or any of that. He brought me some. I'm like, I'll just put it up. I got a little cold, I don't know, a month or two after. And he said, I'll bring you another one or whatever sometime, And I ended up started sipping on that thing. And I'm like, yeah, I carried that cold out for like another week.
Yeah.
He's like, my wife be like, are you still hitting that moonshine?
Yeah, throat sore, baby.
Yeah. It's the only thing keeping me alive. But it is. It's really good, dude. It's real stuff too. Like it's bootlegged in.
I don't doubt it. No one in Golden Boys. By God.
Yeah.
Come on. Speaking of colds, is COVID coming back?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. Me and you was kind of chit chatting about this, and what do you think? Okay. What do you think could be like? What's the nastiest thing you think somebody would do to get COVID so they can miss work?
Man, I'll walk into the doctor's office and start tongue kissing COVID patients.
You would?
100%.
Man, so you're automatic on it.
I
was thinking like licking Dollar General buggy handles.
Did I do that too? Hell, whatever. Like, if I wasn't getting majorly sick.
Right,
absolutely. I mean, I don't care. As long as I and getting a positive testing, man. Get me out of work for 2 weeks. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
It's only like 5 days now.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That's crazy how it started out.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was gone though. Did you not?
Dude, I'll be 100% honest with you, man. I think my mom got COVID, but I never really social distanced, never wore a mask, this, that, and the other. Lived a normal life, and I've never got it.
You never did get it? Did you ever get tested though? You didn't?
No.
You probably had it. Because see, I had it. But the only reason why I got tested is because my wife had it.
Right. Could have been asymptomatic or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ain't gonna tell them, man. But it didn't. It was actually just like a little minication, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Hello, me.
Which when I called into work, though, I'm like, hey, I got COVID. You know. I know it's not nothing to joke about. Which it is and it ain't. Because I'm like, what the hell is it really?
Right.
How's this shit disappearing and coming back?
Yeah.
Now you're telling them goddamn UFOs? You know, it's like,
It's covering
what the
up
hell
something
else
else,
is
man.
supposed to come out, man?
They're covering up that something bigger is going on, and they're just like, here, take this UFO bullshit.
But they're using UFOs?
COVID bullshit.
I mean, what next? There's monsters in my damn closet.
There probably
know?
is.
It's like, am I going to start looking under my bed before I go to bed? You know, the government's going to be like, there really are monsters in your closet, or, you know what I'm saying, though?
Don't start saying that.
Yeah, because, I mean, how long have they thought there was aliens?
They'll do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I want a flat earther, alien, believer person on the show.
Do you think
I want to see a picture of one of the aliens.
Dude, do you think they look like an alien would look like, or do you think...
Nah.
What do you think an alien looks like?
I think they look like us.
Really?
Yeah.
You think aliens are real, or you think it's just us from the future?
Nah, I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah, it is, probably.
I really do.
But I like to talk about it.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It's kind of like Sasquatch.
Right.
Hey, somebody would have already found Sasquatch.
What? You don't think Sasquatch is real, bro?
Well, hell no, if he is, he's the hide-and-go-seek champion forever. Like, the longest running.
Dude, I used to watch, like, Finding Bigfoot shows, man, all the time.
Dang.
And I believe it.
You believe they're really out there? No.
What? You don't think maybe an extra large man and a bear got frisky one day and just popped out and found a Sasquatch?
Could have. Yeah.
Hey, people like Carl Thomas walk this earth, bro.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, that boy is this area as they come.
That's what we need to do, man. Get him to like take his shirt off and walk through the woods. Let's video it.
Put him on stilts.
Yes.
Make him taller.
Yes.
Dude, it would pass.
It would. Joe Biden would get up there and be like, okay, folks, we spotted an alien. We spotted not an alien. We spotted Bigfoot. And he does like, he did have beef jerky. Just like the human.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Now
listen, folks, I don't think it's anything to be afraid of. You know?
Just hide the beef jerky.
Hide the beef jerky, yes.
Hide the Slim Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, folks.
You heard it first.
Yeah. That'll give them an idea now. That'll give them an idea.
Take it and run with it.
Yeah, now they're going to steal my idea. And
God
they're going to
dang
put
it.
somebody, and we're going to be looking for Bigfoot.
We shouldn't have said anything. That could have been our little kitty, man. Damn.
Damn it, dude. You think we landed on the moon?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I don't think that the very first moon landing was real, but I think we've been to the moon now.
I think we should be taking vacation up there by now.
Right.
I mean, it's the 60s?
Apparently.
I don't believe it.
know.
I don't know if I believe it.
I'm not. I can't really talk about it because I'm not really in tune with all of it. I didn't really pay attention in school, to be honest with you, brother.
I could have guessed that, actually.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean, man? No. Like, seriously, though, which I've listened, the only reason I know what's about to come out of my mouth is because how much I've binge watched, like, Joe Rogan podcasts and shit.
Now, Rogan believes in aliens, I think.
Because they're real, brother. But, in all seriousness,
Right,
with how
dude.
much photoshopping, like NASA and all this shit has come up with, there's been videos of them
You can't believe nothing.
Yeah, dude. So, I mean, we probably didn't go to the moon in the 60s or whatever. It was probably just a big scandal, you know, to win the Cold War against Russia or whatever, you know.
If you would have told me that somebody was gonna, like, not believe in stuff, like if you would have told me that somebody was gonna go to the old Titanic ship in a damn 55-gallon drum, I would have never believed that either. You know, I mean, 5 people squeezing in this propane tank that looks like one of those propane tanks in people's yards. You know,
Yeah, dude. And they got the little GameCube.
that you're gonna go 3 miles down in the ocean to look at the Titanic. Who in the hell would care about going down? I mean, like, that's
Rich folks, man.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know.
Do you know why Jack drowned the Titanic? Because she was a woman. Because I mean, not Jack was a woman.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Well, this is what I always think about. Just like a damn woman that hogged the bed, and that's why Jack went down. Man, she was hogging that bed.
Yeah, dude. I think you could have fit 2 people on that door, brother. Or whatever bed door. Whatever.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Was it a door?
I think so. I don't want to fact check it. Let's see.
I think it's a bed. I think it's a bed headrest. I'm gonna say headrest. I'll take movies for 800, Alex.
Oh, it was Jack and Jill?
Rose.
Jack and Rose. Okay.
Jack and
It was a wooden board. I was right. Jack and Jill went up the hill or whatever.
It was like 2 years ago, and you were your mama was singing that to you, get you to go to sleep.
Right. Yeah, dude. It was a floating wooden board. I don't know if it was necessarily a door.
It was a headboard.
A headboard.
Yeah.
Like for
For a bed.
Okay.
Yeah. So she was hogging the bed.
Fucking bitch.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Scoot over, baby.
Come on, woman. Yeah. After all we've been through.
Right. Didn't you just call it me drowning here in this cold ass water?
Yeah.
Come
She
on.
didn't care.
Shit, women ruin. They don't care, bro.
You know, that's what people talk about too, like
What's that?
how would you not want to die? And a lot of people's got like a drowning phobia, which fire kind of seems like that'd be the worst way in my opinion. Car wreck, fire. I wouldn't want to die like unexpectedly. But you know, people will be like, drowning's easy.
Right.
Who the hell is drowning told
Dude.
somebody it was easy, you know?
I've heard.
I mean, people will tell you that all the time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, drowning's easy, brother.
But I've heard also that drowning sucks ass. But like,
Yeah.
who's
drowned and came back? Yeah.
Ain't nobody drowning and lived to tell the tale, man.
No.
But I imagine drowning is awful because I'm sure you went underwater and like went for way too long, and then you're
Oh yeah.
struggling to come back up. You know what I'm saying? And you finally break the surface, like.
Yeah. But see, I think when you don't break the surface and you're like, that time, supposedly it just kind of.
I mean, you probably just like black out.
Yeah, black you out.
Yeah, but the moment leading up to it hurts.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be so quick though. Like, it's like, oh shit, I'm too deep. You know what I mean?
Pull out,
and then you're like, oh god, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Shit.
That's what she
deep.
said. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I'm deep. You watch that last little bubble go to the surface. It's like, damn it, dude.
Oh, is he coming? Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it?
There he is. There he is. Yeah. But I've always heard that. But I'm like, how would you know? Like, really and truly.
They don't.
No.
Dude, okay. Worst. We were already talking about it. Worst ways to die. What do you think? Obviously.
I would say, I'm claustrophobic, dude.
Really?
Oh, bad. So I would say being stuck in a vehicle and it's catching fire.
Yeah, dude. Burning alive would be awful.
It would be one of the worst. No doubt. That would be my top one, probably.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Burning alive or like. I don't know. I have to say like having a wreck on a motorcycle or something would probably be awful. Sliding across pavement and shit.
Skin and all that, yeah.
Awful.
I would much rather get told you have 6 months to live instead of getting killed unexpectedly. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to be.
It's like that Tim McGraw song, "Live Like You're Dying."
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. I'd much rather. Which I don't want it to be a shitty, painful 6 months. You know.
No. But I think, like, looking at it, like, there's a lot of people I want to call and be like, I'm sorry for saying this to you, or I'm sorry I said this about you.
Like, man, you gotta realize, my name is Jacob Gibbs, and half the shit I say I don't mean.
That's right.
You might think I'm a piece of shit, but that's different.
Yeah.
I was just giving you a hard time.
It's
bro.
like, dude, I was just kidding, man. You know?
I was just joshing you, bro.
And I'm thinking, like, on Billy Madison, when Billy Madison calls that one guy, and he, like, leans back and puts the lipstick on, he, like, marks his name off the kill list. You remember that? Yeah, I'm thinking they're like, oh, Jacob Gibbs. They mark it off.
Jacob.
And he puts the lipstick on, like, lays back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you think there's people out in this world that want to kill you?
Nah, probably not. Butterbean after this podcast, probably.
After he hears you calling him out, dude, this is gonna drop. He's gonna be like, he's gonna get in the fucking gym.
You know what's gonna be funny too? He's gonna be like, you talking about that little wormy bastard I did the podcast with?
I beat the shit out of that old boy. Come on.
There's no doubt I'll lose. There's no doubt I'll lose.
Man, I got faith in you, brother. Come on.
Nah, I don't know. I can't believe I called him out. I gotta air this. I mean, there's no way around it.
You're gonna air it. You called him out. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no.
Tomorrow morning when I wake up, it's gonna be like Post Malone. People's gonna be like writing me like crazy, like Butterbean heard it, he accepts. Yeah, I don't be like, oh shit.
There's gonna be a Twitter or like an Instagram, Facebook video or something. Butterbean's gonna be dogging your name.
Yes,
Like, that little shit. Jacob Gibbs thinks he can take on the Butterbean. What?
Do you
He
think?
don't know.
I looked it up today because it really like. I'm like, that would be really cool to like get in the ring with somebody like and get knocked out, you know. And where was I going with that? Like getting in the ring and getting knocked out. I would want it to be like a friendly deal. You know, like at the end of it,
Okay.
I would want him to be like, you gave it your all, man. You know what I mean?
You gave it your all. I'm not gonna keep the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm thinking, once I got in that ring, I would be fast. I'm thinking like super fast. Like I'm thinking I could run around.
First round?
Yeah. I'm thinking the whole first round I run around. Yeah. And for once in boxing history, it'll be like 0-0. Like nobody hit each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I know what I was gonna say. Now. I had to wing it just then till my brain told me what I was trying to say. All right, so
we did that a lot.
I googled it today of how like I think I just wrote it in there too. Like, could a professional boxer's punch kill an average person? Right.
Right.
And it's hell yeah.
Dude, if someone like you know who Francis Ngannou is?
No.
Dude.
Badass.
Okay. I don't know how 100% true this statement is, but at one point in time, he was the heavyweight champion of the UFC, right?
Yeah.
And the president, Dana White, said that they tested it, and apparently, Francis hitting you as hard as he can in the face is literally like getting hit by a car. Like it has the same velocity or whatever as getting hit by a vehicle.
So Butterbean, I guarantee you,
Dude, he's pretty packs a fucking punch, brother.
Oh yeah, I know it does. I want to find out firsthand, man.
Poor Jacob's gonna be in the hospital like, wow, did I do this?
Yeah. Nah.
It wouldn't. See, that's the thing though. I feel like you can't let it be a friendly out. I mean, you've got to entertain the people, talk shit, and get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
I can talk some shit. I know I can do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I'll be your hot man, brother. Even if I know you're gonna talk shit, but I'll talk shit next to you. I don't even
You gonna be in my corner?
Hell
dude?
yeah.
Yes. How fast can you throw a towel?
I ain't throwing the towel for nothing. Either it's going the distance, you're getting knocked out, or Butterbean's got knocked out. Unless you just come over third round, fourth round, and you're.
I'll bet you 100 on the fight. I'll bet you 100 Butterbean knocks me out.
I don't bet nothing because I probably.
You can put all your money on Butterbean. I know you are.
I mean, that's what I say. Yeah, I bet on Butterbean. Yeah. But I don't know if he might knock you out. But I feel like that's not something he'd probably do. Especially just a local good old boy.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt you. Because I feel like, no disrespect, but man,
Yeah.
that it probably would do some long term.
It could do some long-term damage, but really, how much deeper could I get? You know, it's like,
You probably could do me a favor, brother.
I use made-up words and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I make up my own words. You know? Yeah, like I'm dumb. Like,
You probably knock some sense into me.
it probably would. I might be a damn rocket surgeon or something after the deal. You know what I'm talking about? I might be.
What is a rocket surgeon?
It's almost like a rocket scientist, but you do surgery on the rockets.
I didn't know you could do surgery on rockets.
Yeah.
I thought surgery was for humans, brother.
No, I mean, it's kind of like a mechanic.
Okay,
Sort of.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I got mechanic skills. I worked at Jiffy Lube for like 4 hours one time.
For 4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
I changed this girl's oil one time for this mechanic.
They wanted me to call out all these names, and it's like, battery's good.
Yeah. Left blinker, right blinker, horn. Good to go.
It's like, roll on,
Yeah.
tire pressure's good, front left, yeah.
Yeah, I can do a car.
I couldn't do it, dude. It was, I'm really stupid on vehicle stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other day my dad got me to take something off of his car. There was 4 bolts and I dropped 3 of them. We found 2. This is not
Were you
long.
Were you the kid that got yelled at for holding the flashlight on?
Yeah, I'd hold it backwards.
Man, this thing's bright as hell. Well, I can't see shit turning around.
No, my dad didn't work on vehicles, for sure. One time I pulled all my spark plug wires off my truck to change them. That's a bad deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got to go back in a certain order.
Right.
Yeah, and that was back before Google.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, I got a 2004 Chevy Silverado, man, and the only reason I know how to do anything on it is because of YouTube.
Oh yeah, I use YouTube a lot on them.
Like, especially with older vehicles. I mean, there's not as much computer shit involved.
Right.
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fixing to make it where you can't, like a lot, what I'm hearing from like these mechanic shops and stuff, they're gonna make it where you can't work on a damn vehicle at all.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, they want to monopolize it and have you come out to the factory
Yeah,
and dealership and shit like that.
yeah, they're gonna make it where it's like that for sure.
Dude, so the dude I work with, Dustin Levi, we a company called Patriot Insulation.
Mm.
We do spray foam and bats and stuff. Anyway, he's got a 2018 Duramax, and it was, which you probably know because you got a new on diesel. Is yours tuned and deleted?
No.
Dustin's to tune and delete it. It took like 3 months, I think he said. Tune, delete, straight pipe. It was like, I think he said like over 10 grand.
Oh, it is. It's like even some guy that's not qualified or like certified.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $3,500 with
Dude,
it
that shit
just
is
to get it
insane.
deleted.
Which, dude,
Death fluid's
Dude,
nothing but cow piss.
like,
That's
and
what I've
it's-
heard. Yeah.
And apparently it like ruins the diesels over time anyway.
Yeah, it does. It tears them up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, whenever I was 16, I took my damn 5.3 Chevy by God up to the Coleman discount muffler. Got $200 and they straight
Steve
true
Johns,
gold
baby.
straight pop that
Yes.
bitch, you know what I'm saying?
I want to have Steve Johns on play the banjo sometime, dude.
Dude, I've only met him, or only seen him twice because I took 2 vehicles up there. But dude, every time I go up there, he's a fucking dude.
I've been fishing with him. Yeah, he is. He's a
He
damn
fishes?
nut. Yeah, man, he was one of the best Katoma fishermen there was.
Really?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, he had a secret.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Keep on the hush,
he
bro.
played the banjo and sang a song about catching spotted bass before we left.
Really?
No lie, yeah.
I probably waxed him.
Oh yeah, we did. We were pulling 7-pounders, brother. It wasn't a tournament. I just went fun fishing with him. Yeah, Steve's a freaking nut, dude.
That's how it goes on them just fun fishing days. You wax them. Tournament day come around, you don't catch shit.
I don't think I caught one with him.
Really?
Mm-mm.
See, I've never.
Katoma sucks. I hate
Is
it.
it really?
I hate it.
I've heard mixed.
If you're a Gunnersville guy, Smith, Katoma, those places, you're useless, dude.
Really?
Yes. I couldn't catch a damn cold, butt naked, negative 10-degree weather, swimming at Katoma. I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
Lord have mercy. See, I've like someone like Sawyer Daniels. I keep up with him and like Tyler Pendergrass, obviously, and they wax them over there. So does Jordan.
Oh, I know, yeah. See, that's why he's really good too, I think, because he's good.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Those pro guys can go anywhere in the world.
You catch fish.
Smoke. I'm just catching. Smoke.
What's your favorite bait of all time? What's your favorite lure?
Favorite lure? Honestly, well, though, favorite lure, can't say, but I'll give you a category. I'm a top water guy.
Top water?
100%.
My all-time, all-around favorite lure would have to be the Alabama rig.
Alabama rigs, obviously.
It's crazy.
Dude, yeah.
Second favorite, chatterbait.
Dude, the jackhammers. Do you like, are you?
I didn't use them. I'm old school. I like Z-Man.
Yeah. See, I get it. But at the same time, I've watched countless videos on them. And they do make a different action, they make a different noise, they feel different.
I used to bend mine a little bit.
Yeah.
On mine.
Really?
Z-Man, yeah. Chip the paint a little bit on that blade, yes.
Dude, the chatterbait, whether it's the jackhammer, or like the thunder crickets, you know, like all other different types of chatterbait, the bladed jig itself catches fish.
Oh yeah, yeah it does. Oh wow, I love the chatterbait.
100%. I'm right there with you, brother. Also, which I'm a Garner's boy, is one of the only reason I say this, the rattle trap. You give me a Raven Red rattle trap, Garnersville.
You like it?
That's what I've caught my personal best on Garnersville.
What's your biggest one?
So, which I imagine I've caught bigger fish out of ponds and shit like that and just didn't have scales. But I was, back when I was in middle school, me and my grandpa lived there, I was telling you about a while ago. It was during spring break one year. I went out, he was camping over in Garnersville at a place called Riverview.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know where that is.
Lot A. And he had a Z9, I'll never forget it. 2 power poles, 250. It was a nice little boat until he sold it. And it was like a 7, I think. It was hot, which, like I said, I probably caught bigger fish. I did not get weighed, but at the time, dude, I was.
Well, lake fish, man, it's harder to like catch like a big fish, you know.
But anyway, like I was saying, throwing a 3/4 ounce Raven Red trap. Threw it up on a bed, drug it across, and she
swallowed.
I'm talking, yeah.
Yeah.
Like had to dig it out of the bottom of her throat. It was.
See,
I was burning it, dude, and she inhaled it.
Yeah. The fish, man, that water temperature is about 45 degrees to about 60.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're wild. Yeah. People don't imagine it, like, but I've been up there before with a rattle trap, dude, and catch one every cast. I felt like for like an hour.
Yeah.
You know, I love it.
Once you get on them, man, in Garnersville, you might not be on them the next day because they change so much on Garnersville, but once you are on them for that day and that time period, you're on them.
Oh, it's fun, dude.
You catch them. Which is the same way. I went out there back when I had my boat, and like I'd go out there, man, and just find schools of stripe and wear them out.
Like the white bass?
Yeah. A little bitty, just a little evergreen walking bait or whatever.
The last big fish I caught, man, I'd probably call like big bass anyway. I probably caught 30 or 40 back-to-back white bass.
Yeah.
Now I thought I had stuck like a big stripe, and it ended up being an 8 1/4 bass. But yeah, that come out of those white bass.
Yeah, I was about to say, whenever I get on the schools of white bass, my favorite thing to do is take like a DT20 or something, and just chunk it out there, and just burn it back.
Try to get it under them. Yeah.
I caught like I think it was a 3.5, 4 pound spot one day, just fun fishing with my buddy Nick, and we were out there, and we found a school of white bass. Started catching them, and then he threw a Carolina rig out there and ended up hooking into a largemouth. And I didn't have another Carolina rig tied up.
I hate Carolina rigs.
Really?
Oh my God, I will not even tie one on again. I hate it that bad.
I've had one bad run with a Carolina rig, actually, which is funny. We were talking about Justin a while ago. My dad, which you know, like all the pros, after so many years, they like sell all their gear to somebody, and then that guy parts it out.
Oh, they give them like bukus a damn tackle.
Oh, yeah. So we found one of those guys that had bought a bunch of Justin's rod, and I went up there and I bought like 3 of his rods. Excuse me. But yeah, I was throwing a Carolina rig on one of Justin's rods, and it snapped it.
Really?
That's one of the only bad experiences I've had with Carolina rig.
I hate Carolina rig.
Why? Tell me.
Hung up all the time, man.
Yeah.
That fish picks that bait up, brings it back towards you, it's pulling through that weight. I don't know. I'd rather drag like a big football jig if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, or just Texas rig like a lizard or something.
The same way. It just depends on.
I will tell you what will work though. You can go to these smallmouth lakes with a little tiny spoon. I mean, I'm talking like looks like a thumbnail almost. Yeah.
A little Foley spoon.
Mm-hmm. Bring that thing down, put your tri swivel on it, come out your spoon, tie your weight at the bottom on. I tied mine to where when I started pulling, it would slip. That way I'd only lose the weight most of the time.
Right.
Yeah. Throw that thing out, sit in the current. That current sit there and just spin that spoon.
Oh.
Dude, I was up there in the tournament one time, a top rod solo tour tournament, trail, whatever it was.
Right.
And these guys were striping, I'm talking about striping ass on some smallmouth.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I just, as I was pulling back up to get back to the tail race again, I asked the guy, I swear, I said, what are you using? And he held it up and I'm like, this dude's using a damn brim rig or something, you know? But I've been seeing him catch them. He cut his off and was going to give it to me.
Really?
And when he reared back and threw it, it went in the water.
Heartbroken. Jacob was about to win the tournament.
Yeah.
He's like, here's the ticket.
I got in trouble twice up there the same day too. First time, I was driving my boat with my foot on the steering wheel. Like, well, first thing I got in trouble for was being too close to the dam without a life jacket on.
Okay.
Which I knew better than that.
Right.
I was like, I knew better. And, I told him, I'm like, sorry, knew better. He said, you in tournament? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, just, enjoy your day, but 600 feet or whatever, you got to have a life jacket on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I understand that. So I end up in the tail race and I end up getting in a little school fish,
Yeah.
So I crank my big motor because they're rolling so many gates and I'm 1 foot's in my seat, 1 foot's on the steering wheel with this thing just on the hot foot,
Yeah.
I've got the throttle pushed down, it's just keeping me there.
Yeah.
And I got my foot on the steering wheel, I'll never forget. Same damn Kate Morton pulls up, goes, are you wanting me to write you a ticket, buddy? I'm like, no. I'm like, no shit. Is this illegal too? He's like, driving the boat with your foot with all these other boats around at the dam, that's not real smart. I was like,
listen, man, I got a fucking life jacket on, brother.
You
leave me
I
alone.
was like, come on, dude. I had one, I heard a story too, man. A friend of mine was fishing in Gunnersville and the game wardens come up on him. We thought it was duck hunters because they had their guns and stuff on, And he's like, he tries to say it as loud as he can too because he wants them to hear it.
Yeah.
He says, these fucking duck hunters are just going to pull right up on top of him.
Uh-oh.
Turns out it was game wardens. Well, the only thing that could get him on was his fire extinguisher.
Okay.
His fire extinguisher was bad.
Yeah.
And he asked them, 69,100 acres of water, and you think my dumbass is going to stand in this boat and fight the fire? Yeah, he got a ticket for it. But anyway, yeah, he got a ticket.
Oh, shit.
So.
Hold on, what were some... I feel like that was something that I wanted to talk to you about, but I can't remember.
They're going to tell it, man. Let me see. I've been sending myself some notes. We'll see. I put some notes back, man. Speak of, you want some Guess Who merch? AddisonDesigns.us.
Right.
Use promo code Guess Who, get 10% off. Yeah.
Guess Who, 10% off.
Yes, man.
Go into the notes right now, write that down.
Somebody wrote me this and said the midget wrestling that they're gonna have up here.
Yeah.
Tickets are just short of $10 if anybody's wanting to go.
Hey. When is it, brother?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, come on.
Tickets are short of $10 for the midget wrestling.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Damn, man, you got me with that one over my head.
Yeah. Did you play golf?
I mean, I've never played that.
Really?
But I don't mind drinking a few beers and hitting golf balls.
Yeah.
I will say that.
I was one of the only ones in the last tournament drinking Bud Light, man. You never seen so many grown men so agitated with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They've never seen a guy hit from the damn ladies' tees before. I'm like, come on, guys.
Jacob's out there in his
Yeah.
thong.
I made sure I set my Bud Light down on the tee box, the ladies' tee. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So are you still pro Bud Light?
Yeah.
Really?
I never liked Bud Light. Won't drink it.
Really?
Nah, tastes like shit.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I'm not a big beer man. Just no lie.
I always like Natty's the most.
Man, isn't that like the cheap?
And whatever else my friends come over and they have.
Right. whatever someone gives you.
Yeah. I'm kind of like the smoker. I'm like the smoker that quit smoking, but every time I get around somebody, I'm like, hey, give me one of them. Yeah, can I have a little beer? You got an extra? Yeah. Sorry, man, I ain't been in town. You know?
7 beers later.
Yeah. 7 beers later, he's out of beer, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go in. I'll see you. He's like, damn mooch.
Yeah, I ain't coming back to this Gibbs house ever again.
Never. I had that big tree fall. We've had some shit weather lately. I don't know where you live at, but it's been 110 degrees in the damn shade. And I got a pecan tree that's probably, god dang, that thing's 100 years old, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cut it up. My buddy was out here splitting it earlier. Yeah. We've had some bad storms.
We have. Dude, I remember, which I only live 8 minutes on the damn road from you.
Yeah.
Dude, like 2 weeks ago, whenever they first started coming through real bad, I woke up and the power was out. Had to get ready for the day with,
No power.
No power. Took a shower in the dark, all that shit. Worked 13 hours doing insulation work. Come home, power's still out.
That cold shower's good for you though, with insulation.
But still, it pisses me off that I have to shower in the damn dark.
Yeah.
So it made me so irritated.
Yeah. It's when you light a candle in there, man, and get the bath. Get you a good book. Get you a real good book, you know?
You strike me as the person that do that.
Yeah. I like to get mine. I like to get some floating candles.
Give you some me time.
Give me some kind of novel. Yeah. Yeah. Play some
He props
Barry Manilow.
He props his feet up, looking at his missing toenails.
Yeah. Hey, they're looking better than they did, though.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'll show them to you.
I'd rather not say it, brother.
Are you a foot guy?
No, not really.
Right.
I mean, it's weird to say this, but I don't want a female to have ugly feet.
Oh, yeah, I'm a feet person with women, for sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have a foot fetish, but if you got ugly feet, I ain't about it.
Yeah.
She got me.
Put some socks on, baby. I'm still gonna buy your dinner or whatever, but you're going home afterwards.
100%.
Yeah. I feel the pain, dude.
Baby, we get in bed, you're gonna keep socks on.
Yeah.
Not even put your shoes on, baby. Come on.
Well, you can wear the grippers if you want.
The grippers.
The grippers. Are you gonna try to learn how to surf or anything while you're in Key West?
I'm going to. I will. I'll try.
You kind of look like a surfer, man.
Do.
Yeah.
That's whenever I go to Kim Stryker to get my hair cut down the road, Curl Harbor.
Yeah.
That's what I tell her. Give me that surfer look.
Surfer look, yeah.
Give me that surf fade. Give me the flow.
Yes.
That's what. Well, that's
Is your front hair long too?
I mean, it's
pretty long. Yeah.
No, dude. Back when I worked at GTO though, which I only did this because whenever I first graduated, it was like a family trend on my dad's side to have the long hair, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had it down, like past my chest.
I remember that actually. Yeah.
Super long.
Yeah.
Which
my hair don't grow good enough, dude. I'm just trying to keep this mullet and keep it tamed. Try to.
I should be thinking about
Shit's so thick. My wife said I'm losing hair up here on top.
Nah, dog. She's just hating.
That's what I'm thinking too, man. She's jealous.
She is. She just wants you to cut the mullet, probably. Is she a fan of the mullet?
No, not really. I need to show her a before and after picture of Morgan Wallen. She'll probably appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know why the hell you go from mullet to no hair at all.
I guess
It's just like, whoa.
That is a hard factory reset.
Yeah.
When it comes to.
I'm thinking he's gonna lose some fans, man.
Really?
Yeah,
You
over his
think they're
hair.
that dedicated?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that. It doesn't bother me that much.
Bothers me bad.
He had a pretty good mullet though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
It would take him 2 years to grow that back out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would.
Yeah, from start. I mean, he's completely bald.
Is he? See, I know he's like bald, but I only seen.
I mean, he looks like Mr. Clean. Yeah.
Squeaky.
I think you gotta like ease into it. I don't think you just like, whoa, shit.
God.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got a little funny story. Back whenever I moved out of my parents' house whenever I was like just turned 19 or whatever. Moved out of mom for like a year. I had a buddy named Tacoma Brown text me one day. He's like, man, which I should probably say this, but he was getting drug tested by DHR because he was having kid issues. Anyway, he called me. He's like, man, DHR keeps shaving my head for hair follicles, and I'm sick and tired of it. He's like, I'm coming to your house right now. He's like, we're gonna get in your bathtub, and you're gonna shave my head. And sure enough, he walked in the door, stood in my bathtub, and I took the trimmers. I took the trimmers and shaved it all, and I
razor too.
Mr. Clean razored ass.
See, my head would look like a damn road map. I got so many scars on my head, dude. Yeah. God, I know I couldn't pull that shit off. I know I could.
100%. I got a goofy head too.
Yeah, dude. I got the biggest. I mean, like like some people that's really fat and shit. Like people like really big people don't look right with mullets. I think my head size is the cutoff.
Right.
Yeah, because I've got a big head. Yeah. I think mine's like the cutoff. Yeah. Like if I get like another ounce in my face, like I'm gonna have to cut this shit. Yeah. But I will tell you one thing that's really funny about the mullet, because it's been a long time since I've had longer hair, but I'm always like swatting my ear like there's a fly or something.
It's just your hair.
Yeah, it's just my hair getting in there. Especially when, like at night when I'm laying down or whatever.
Oh yeah, like it's not even like a clump of hair. It's like a little two pieces just tickling.
Yeah, tickling your ear.
Yeah.
And you just lay there, you're like, it's just my hair. Then the more it starts tickling you, you're like, I hope that ain't a damn spider, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I get it.
That's one thing about the long hair I don't like. Yeah.
I understand. Also, one thing about long hair that I don't like is like, for me, I get bedhead so bad. Like I have to wake up and I have to shower.
Do you?
Like I have to shower in the morning.
I hang my head over the bathtub and wet my hair.
Or something like that, yeah.
And then some days I just full blown go and look like shit because I don't even care.
Sometimes I don't care, but most of the time I do.
Do you? Well, you're still, I'm married with 2 kids, so I just do enough just to make sure, like, somebody don't be like, man, did you see him the other day? He looked like shit.
Jacob's a bit rough these days, shit.
I think he's on drugs.
It looked like he hadn't combed his mullet in a week.
Yeah.
Don't be hating, man.
Some mornings I am like that, dude.
I just had a rough night, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Shit.
Should be sticking up. But now I've got to soak my hair good to get it laid down. So yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I gotta get a shower, man. Like I gotta lay under the thing and like let it. Thank God my mom and dad's house has got. I don't know how you. This is a good question.
All right.
Whenever you're in the shower, do you like high water pressure or like medium, low? Like, cause me personally,
just whatever mine does.
See,
I will never adjust it.
No,
it's just kind of like a rain.
No.
You like high pressure? Really?
Hell yeah.
Where it's like, it feels like it's knocking the meat off your back.
Maybe a step back from that. Like, you know, whenever you turn
like not getting hit by a fire.
Yeah. That's what I like. It feels good, man. Me personally, I like it. Yeah. You should try it.
I think I will, but not.
Go turn it up.
I think I will.
It might be life changing, bro.
It could be, dude. One thing that's bothered me about my toenails being gone, it's water dripping on them.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels weird.
I'm gonna get tattooed toenails, but on a French pedicure, just my big toes.
So, with it being, is it like ever gonna grow back, or is it?
No, it's done. It's gone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Now I'm kind of interested in seeing it.
Can't smash the toenail or nothing again. Mm.
Not to sound weird, but I do want to see that later.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Because that's gotta be.
I need to post it. I
post it on Facebook or something, please.
Yes, like just the grossness factor.
Oh wait, no. Start on OnlyFans.
And okay.
Here
Where the hell is OnlyFans at? Is that an Instagram?
So no. OnlyFans is an actual like
website. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I joke about it, but I've never like seen it.
I've never been on it either.
Lying ass.
I swear.
You do too much, man.
I swear. I know people that have.
Are you on Tinder?
Hell yeah, I'm on Tinder, bro.
Are you really?
Funny story, dude. Oh my god.
Everybody's been telling me like that you should make a Tinder account because like it is really funny.
Dude,
like, some of this shit.
So it was early August, right? I was about to move back in my parents' house, and I was like, man, I gotta get something, you know what I'm saying, before I go back to my parents' house, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Can't. Anyway, I was like, so I'm gonna get tender gold, you know what I'm saying? Because like,
is that something you pay for or something?
Yeah. So I took my debit card in, and I like typed my shit in, you know what I'm saying? Hit enter, bought tender gold, and it went through. I was like, hell yeah! Started going to town, whatever. Like a few weeks went by, I noticed it wasn't coming out of my account. Like it wasn't charging my account. A few more weeks go by, my mom calls me.
Oh shit.
She's like, Gunner, I have a question. She's like, are you subscribed to anything? I was like, what? What you just talking about?
I've been hacked.
Instantly, I knew. She's like, I played dumb, you know what I'm saying? I was like, send me the screenshots of the payments. And it was the exact price that tender gold said it would be, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I called her up, I was like, Mom, I ain't gonna front you. I bought tender gold. And I don't know why it was charging her account because I put my card information in.
What is it? Okay, OnlyFans, is it like profiles of people?
So,
how does it work? I've never actually
is
seen it.
OnlyFans is literally like internet porn that you just have to pay for. Like you can, okay, say Jacob Gibbs makes an OnlyFans and you post a picture of your feet, right?
Yeah.
You can put a paywall behind that. To where
Or
like,
somebody's got to pay to see my feet.
yeah, I have to pay like, if you put it for $5 per person, I have to pay $5 just to see that one picture alone. Not including everything else you're gonna post, and like, if you have a set price for a set picture, it's that price. And then you can also like subscribe to those accounts and send them X amount of dollars just to be subscribed to. It's ridiculous.
So it's basically online porn.
Yeah.
But is some people you know on there? I guess they are, right?
I know a lot of people that are on it actually.
Oh wow.
I know a lot of, well I say that, I only know a couple people that are on it like selling content and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I do know a lot of bad down motherfuckers that are on OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah. Not gonna name any names, brother, but you probably know them.
Like people around you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, dude, it's bad. It's so bad. I'm like, bro, not to get weird, but Pornhub.com.
Yeah.
Like, it's free. And there's billions of videos. Going back to like the, you know, say, like trying to, what's the words I'm looking for here? Trying to shelter my children from the internet.
Yeah.
It's impossible because
See, I've already been YouTube Kids.
I can get on here, go to Safari, type in anything I want. It don't matter if it's porn, buying this, that, and the other. I can find it in 2 seconds, and which is bizarre to me. It's crazy.
See, that's what, the more you talk about stuff too, the more it really does show up on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Just for instance, I've been talking, somebody asked me about the alpha brain stuff.
Yeah.
So I look it up and I'm like, well, I'm getting older. I don't really have the energy like I used to.
Right.
I mean, it's obviously like a supplement. It's a herb or something. There's like a lot of B vitamins, that kind of stuff, you know. I swear my Facebook, every single ad is alpha brain.
Man, I had this one specific time I remember. I was, me and my buddy Brandon.
You don't even do what you're thinking.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. But we were sitting there in my living room talking about, I think we had brought up the fact of going to Coleman and getting KFC. And I'd be damned if I wasn't clicking through Snapchat stories. And sometimes whenever you're clicking through Snapchat stories, an ad will pop up.
Oh yeah.
I said, hey Brandon, you trying to go to KFC? Click, 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 KFC ad. And I was like, bro, what?
Oh yeah, they're listening to us right now.
Oh my God. So that's why I love this phone and all, but at the same time,
That thing's like an iPad, dude.
yeah.
Look at this little baby I got, man.
Which one is that?
I think this is like the iPhone 2 mini. This is the one right above the flip phone.
Right.
Yeah. And the BlackBerry.
Yeah.
I thought that's badass for that BlackBerry. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, I didn't get
That little
into.
screen was like a 2x2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get into phones until I got an iPhone. I think my first one was like an iPhone 6.
I would never go anything else besides iPhone. I love them.
I do too.
I know my way around.
Same. I say that. But at the same time, dude, last night, whenever you called me, after I hung up the phone, I think you called me, let's just say it was 7:30.
Yeah.
All right, and we talked till like 7:40, let's just say that. I hung up at 7:40, and then my dad conveniently brought up that North of Richmond song.
Yeah.
And I pulled my phone out to like show him that it was, because we were arguing back and forth, is it really on the top 100 Billboard charts? And I was going to show him that it was.
It's number 1 on Apple, I think.
Yeah,
right?
all that is.
Yeah.
But dude, my phone like froze for like 30 plus minutes. Like I was gonna thank God that you sent those text messages later, because like my dad was texting me and calling me and my phone was just frozen.
Really?
Yeah, like I couldn't turn it off, couldn't turn it back on, nothing. It was froze for like 30 something minutes.
That's why.
I've never had an Apple product do that.
Well, see, sometimes on Facebook, dude, I've noticed it bad on Facebook. Like somebody will write like something on there or something, you know, like, and I'll write something or like I'll respond to them, and it'll actually show that I searched that person. My Facebook does that. So like if you comment on something and I'm like, yeah, dude, that was a great podcast or whatever,
Right.
Sometimes it'll show that I searched you. Mm-hmm. That could get you in trouble.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, if my wife wasn't trusting like she is, she'd be like, who the hell is this? You're not even friends with him. Well, it had to be something I read on Coleman Daily or something, and I wrote something back on there. And it might even been like, what time's Second Friday start? I'm like, 6.
Yeah.
That's going to show that I searched that girl? Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. I think they're trying to fuck up marriages and shit.
They are, dude. They're trying to split up.
Why don't they come back up with MySpace, dude?
I wasn't around for MySpace.
We had our own song, man.
See, that would be like,
When you looked on my page, it played a song.
Yeah, imagine if that was like kind of how Instagram was. Like if I got on your Instagram account and it was playing a song, that'd be badass.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Instead, they're more worried about cramming politics and ads and shit down your throat.
Yeah,
you know?
that shit's ridiculous. That's one thing I hate about social media now, is that everything, not even just social media in general, but the news, it's all political.
Oh yeah, it is.
All of it.
Yeah, it's not even worth watching anymore whatsoever. I mean, it's really not. But, well, dude, I hope you have a safe trip. I hope you don't get your ass whooped while you're down there.
Shit.
You're gonna look like a tourist.
Yeah, the last time, whenever I went down there in February, and I was out on Matt's boat, like some of the girls down there were my age, and they were like, "You're not from here, are you?" I was like, "Fuck, bro, baby, I'm from Alabama, Roll Tide." You know what I'm saying?
No, on the Roll Tide.
Oh, yeah,
But you ever notice Florida people though? They're like, "You must be from the South."
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, look at the map.
Yeah, you're
Florida's
further south than I am.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean?
You must be from the South. It's like, why don't you just say I sound like a dumbass redneck and you think I'm from Alabama?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Hell yeah, or you.
I'm not now that fan, to be honest with you. I'm a Florida fan.
Florida?
Go Gators, man. I know they're trash, but
Yeah.
the only reason I'm a Gators fan though is because I've never been to any other collegiate event besides Florida. I went to a Florida football and basketball game.
Really?
Yeah, and did the Swamp, bro.
What was it, free tickets or something?
Well, I've got
I'm kidding.
technically, yeah, it was. We got family members down in Florida that paid for it. They had season tickets and shit like that. So
Yeah.
but it was awesome.
I just like football. I mean, I'm an Auburn fan, true and true.
Speaking of
I'm not an obnoxious fan. I do like stirring up some shit.
Speaking of football, have you watched? I haven't watched it yet. I was going to ask you this. Have you watched the new Johnny Manziel documentary?
Mm-mm. Is it good?
Dude, apparently. So
He's an idiot.
yeah, and apparently he's talking about all this illegal shit that he's done while he was playing football. And someone brought up something the other day is Johnny Manziel can talk about all this illegal shit that he was doing while playing football, and he still has his Heisman Trophy, but we can't give Reggie Bush his Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's stupid. A lot of those rules, man, like especially with the, are you talking about the tattoos for the jerseys or whatever?
Yeah.
That was dumb as hell, man. It's like, it's their damn jersey and they give it to them if they want to. I just don't understand that. Have you seen where Michael Orr is
Oh, the blind side and all that was like
Yeah.
fake or whatever? That's what I heard.
Man, I'm gonna sue them because I think I cried during that movie.
Dude, I don't think I did. I know I did.
Yeah. We're suing them. We're getting
100%.
Alexander Shannara, we're calling you today.
Alexander Shannara, dude, how many billboards does Alexander Shannara own?
Mm. I looked it up one time and it's something ridiculous. It's up there. Like, I think he even has billboards he don't know he has.
No, I'm down it.
Yeah.
They're probably all over the South.
Yeah.
Specifically Alabama, though.
I mean, you go down towards like Gulf Shores and stuff, and hit that, what do they call it, the toll road or whatever?
Yeah.
It's every damn billboard.
Mm-hmm.
But now that, where the Mark Keith and Richard or something.
Yeah.
They're trying to compete with it, man. It's like a billboard war.
Dude, I used to, whenever I lived with my parents, we never had like actual direct TV or anything like that. We always had cable.
Yeah.
And those guys you're talking about ran the ads during commercials.
What about Goldberg? Call Goldberg, 600. No. Call Goldberg, 600, 400, 6014. Whatever, yeah.
And it's my money, I need it now.
Oh, man, I love it. Yeah.
I love it.
You would have to be trying to sue somebody for like millions before Alexander Shannara would ever step foot in the damn courtroom.
So what does Alexander Shannara even do?
He's got like a bunch of attorneys under him. They seek him for, from what I don't want Alexander Shannara to sue me or anything, but from what I've been told, he's got like a bunch of people under him, and they call him for the advice or the next legal thing or yeah.
Damn.
I need to get my own billboard, dude.
Guess who?
Yeah.
That'd be bad.
My Speedo.
Hell yeah.
Everybody would see it.
Dude, where are we gonna put it?
I'm gonna put that bad boy. Put that thing in Huntsville. Yeah.
Huntsville.
Just Huntsville, just for fun.
Yeah.
I
Put
like
it up in Speedo.
Yeah. And we're going back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have another surprise for them.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's already ordered.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be patriotic too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with this one.
Yeah. It's gonna be patriotic. That's the only clues I'm gonna give. Because the people we're going with listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh shit, what's he up to now? I don't want to give too much away. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. I'm seeking to embarrass.
Dude, that's the best way to be.
But I don't even care about getting embarrassed.
See, that's the best way to be. Whenever you can embarrass people around you, but it's something that should be embarrassing to you.
Right. And it doesn't even bother
Yeah,
me.
you're like, shit, I'm living that moment, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I'll wear the Speedo to the beach with a nut hanging out. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care, man.
Oh, man. That's great.
Oh, shit. Well, brother, I enjoyed it, man.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm gonna have you back whenever you come back from Key West, and you tell me all your sailboat living stories. That's pretty awesome.
Can't wait.
Living
Can't
in
wait.
sailboat. Dude, don't you know it's gonna rock you to sleep, man?
Dude, I know. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna have a good time down there, man.
I hope so.
You're young. Enjoy it, brother.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. It wasn't but like 2 years ago your mom gave you social media.
Right. And now look at me.
You're out of the nest, man. You're gone.
Baby birth rate.
Yeah, you're on OnlyFans now and Tinder. Tinder Gold.
Yeah, baby. Actually, I had to cancel it though.
Yeah, Mama said I ain't paying.
Yeah, I ain't paying that shit.
That's awesome. All right, everybody, have a good day.
Yes, sir.